María Félix was one of the most famous and admired actresses in Mexico and Latin America. She was known for her beauty and strong personality. Many people called her La Doña, a name that showed respect and admiration. Her life was full of success, challenges, and love. María Félix was born on April 8 in 1914 in Álamos, a small town of the state of Sonora, Mexico. Her full name was María de los Ángeles Félix Güereña. She grew up in a large family with many brothers and sisters. Her father was a military officer and her mother took care of the home. As a child, Maria was very beautiful and intelligent. She was a strong features and a confident way of speaking. Even when she was young, she loved nature and often spent time outdoors. Her family later moved to Guadalajara, one of the largest cities in Mexico. There, Maria continued to education and grew into a young woman with a strong personality. Before becoming an actress, Maria lived a normal life. She married her first husband, Enrique Alvarez, when she was still young. They had one son together named Enrique. However, the marriage did not last long, and they eventually separated. After her divorce, Maria needed to support herself and her son. She worked in different jobs and lived a simple life. At that time, she had no idea the world became one of the biggest stars in Mexican cinema. María Félix's life changed when a film director noticed her beauty and presence. He believed she had perfect look and personality for movies. At first, Maria was not interested in acting. She was proud and did not want to depend on anyone. But after some time, she decided to give it a try. Her first film was El Peñón de las Ánimas in 1943. In this movie, she acted alongside Jacques Negrete, one of the most famous actors at that time. Even though it was not her first role, Maria showed confidence and strength. People quickly noticed her talent and unique style. At her first movie, María Félix became very popular, and she started acting in many films and quickly became one of the biggest stars of what is known as the Gold Age of Mexican cinema. Some of her most films include Dona Barbara in 1943, Enamorada in 1946, and La Mayor Sin Alma in 1944. In Dona Barbara, she played strong, powerful woman. This role became one of the most important performances and gave her the nickname La Donna. Enamorada, she worked with Pedro Armendáriz, another famous Mexican actor. Their chemistry on screen was admired by many fans. Maria was different from other actresses. At a time when many women were expected to be soft and quiet, she played strong, independent, and sometimes rebellious characters. This made her very popular, especially among women who saw her as a symbol of strength. María Félix did not only work in Mexico, she also became famous in other countries. She acted in films in Spain, France, and Italy. Her beauty and talent were admired around the world. She worked with important directors and actors in Europe. Even though she was offered opportunities in Hollywood, she chose not to work there. She once said she preferred to keep her identity and not change herself to fit into another culture. This decision showed her independence and pride. She always stayed true to herself and her roots. María Félix's personality was as interesting as her career. She had several relationships and marriages, each with its own story. One of her most famous marriages was Jacques Negrete, the same actor she worked with in her first film. Their wedding was a big event in Mexico and attracted a lot of attention. However, their marriage was short because George Negrete died not long after they got married. Later, Maria married Alex Berger. This marriage lasted longer, and they lived together in Europe for some time. Maria was known for her strong personality in her relationships. She believed in independence and respect. She did not stay in relationships that did not make her happy. One of the most important things about María Félix was her independence. She was not afraid to speak her mind and make her own decisions. At a time when many women had limited opportunities, Maria showed that women could be strong, successful, and independent. She chose her roles carefully and did not accept parts that she did not like. She also had a strong sense of style. She loved fashion and jewelry. One of her most famous pieces was a necklace made by luxury brand Cartier. The necklace was shaped like a snake and became very famous. As she grew older, María Félix slowly stopped acting in movies. Her last film was in the 1970s. After that, she focused on her personal life. Even though she was no longer acting, she remained a public figure. People still admire her beauty, elegance, and strong personality. She gave interviews and appeared at important events. Maria lived a comfortable life and enjoyed her success. She traveled, met important people, and continued to be a symbol of Mexican culture. María Félix died on April 2002 on her 28th birthday in Mexico City. Her death was a big loss for Mexico and the world of cinema. Today, she remembered as one of the greatest actresses in Mexican history. Her films are still watched and appreciated by new generations. María Félix is not just an actress, she is a symbol of strength, beauty, and independence. Many people admire her, not only for her work in films, but also for the way she lived her life. María Félix's story is important because it shows that success came from confidence and determination. She did not follow the roles that society expected from women at that time. Instead, she created her own path. She showed that women can be strong leaders, make their own decisions, and live life on their own terms. Her legacy continues to inspire people, especially women, around the world. The life of María Félix is a story of courage, beauty, and independence. From a small town in Mexico, she became an international star. She faced challenges, made bold choices, and lived life with confidence. Her journey teaches us to believe in ourselves, stay true to who we are, and never be afraid to stand up. María Félix will always be remembered as La Doña, a woman who changed the image of women in cinema and left a lasting mark in history.